Hey guys, it's Shelby. So this is my controversial parenting tag, and these are just a couple of topics that I'm going to give my views on. I've seen quite a few moms on YouTube do this, so I decided to do it. The first one is pro-life or pro-choice. I am a little bit of both, but I'm more pro-life than anything else. I do believe that if there's no medical way that you can carry a child, then that's fine. But if you just want to get an abortion just because you don't want a kid, then that's just really wrong. The second one is baby wearing, and I would try this. I don't have anything to yet, and she's not old enough anyway because she can't hold her head up. But I think it would make things a lot easier if I needed something with both my hands or anything like that. I could put her in there and she'll be fine. Circumcised or non-circumcision. I haven't really did any research on this, considering Hazel was a girl and not a boy. But from what I know about the subject so far, I don't know any of the risks or anything. But if I had a boy, I would definitely look into it more. But if I did have a boy, with what I know now, I would circumcise. Fourth one is adoption. I'm for adoption. I think that if you can't care for a kid, that you should give it to a family that can't have kids and that can take care of it as good as someone else can. Baby piercing. In one of my videos, someone asked me this question if I was going to get Hazel's ears pierced, and that kind of falls under this. We decided we were going to let her decide whether or not we should get her ears pierced or not, because we just don't want her to not like them. I am fully aware that if she didn't like it, we could get them changed and take them out. She could take them out when she gets older, but I'm fine with it, but I just rather her figure it out, sorry. Breast milk or formula. I'm for breast milk. I tried to breastfeed, as a lot of you know, and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, so I had to switch to formula, but with my next kid, I'm definitely going to try breastfeeding and see how that works. Spanking. This is kind of a hard subject because I'm not against it, but I'm not for it either. I personally don't think I could spank Hazel because I'm not violent, but I know maybe sometimes she'll do something and I would have to tap her or something, tap her in the bum or something, just to get her to say know that what she's doing is wrong. But I don't think I'd ever really spank her. Co-sleeping. I would do co-sleeping, but I'm just so scared of rolling over on her. So maybe when she's older, I'll give it a try. Home versus public versus private versus charter school. I'm not exactly sure what charter school is, even by even pronouncing that right. But I would go for public schooling because private schooling is just so expensive, and I don't see the need for her to be with in a private school when she really doesn't need it. I know a lot of moms think that private school is keeping your kids away from the drugs and the alcohol and all the other bad stuff that happens, but there is bullying and drugs and alcohol in private schools too. It's not going to get any better no matter where you are, and you can't escape it. It's just part of this world. So the next one is vaccines. In Canada, a lot of the vaccines are mandatory, or she can't go. You can get suspended from school, or worse, you won't be able to put your kid in the school until you get the vaccines. The only ones I know are just her second, her fourth, and her 6-month shots. And then when she gets into grade, I think the next one is grade 7, she has to get the HIV shot, and then AIDS, another HIV shot, and tuberculosis. But if I had a choice, I don't think I would vaccine her, but also it's for her health, so I probably would. Medicated children. I don't really believe in giving medicine to a baby if they don't need it. Like, the only medicines I ever gave Hazel was grape water, and that was because her stomach hurt. But nothing major I have not given her unless she really needed it for her health. That's the only time I'd ever medicate her. Cloth diapering versus disposable. I am definitely disposable. I never tried cloth diapering. I just think it would be a little bit harder than disposable because you have to wash them, and I have enough laundry to do as it is. So I don't really think I want to wash a whole bunch of diapers when I can just buy some, but cloth diapering would be cheaper. The next one is the cried out method. I have not tried it yet. I do let her cry, like, just fuss a little bit for 5 minutes, and then she'll stop fussing, and if she doesn't, I'll go get her then, but I never let her, like, sit in the room and scream. I would let her fuss, but not scream. So that's my controversial parenting tag. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and ask questions or request any type of video you want to see. I'm running low on ideas, so if you guys have any ideas, just message me, and I'll try to do them if I can. So I'll talk to you guys for her 3-month update. Bye.